I said, no, effing no. And he's going, whoa. I had a funny feeling what was going on. So I said, Brady, don't even ask me the question.
Are you flying yourself and then driving, or are you going with one of them? So
Now, it's custom for the man to ask the father for permission to marry his daughter. For Brady, it didn't go so well. Both times. Meet the father of the bride, Greg Carnes. All right, so these are all the guns.
Yes, they
And
are.
which one, is this the one that you had for Brady?
Well, I actually put all three of these down. I was trying to think of which one to use. But when I thought about it, I thought, since it's Brady, that this would be
This is the one for Brady.
that
All
we
right,
use.
this
Yeah.
was the one to use on Brady. Good
Yeah.
Lord. That's about the size of me.
Yeah, it's a big
It's a
gun.
big one. This would definitely work for Brady.
Yeah.
So you weren't messing around.
No. I was trying to save my daughter.
same hand. Okay.
Ready to turn around? Go for it, Mr. K.
Wow.
I'm gonna get makeup on you.
Oh, that's okay. That'd be fine with me. That'd be makeup. I'll never take off this suit.
And Mom looks amazing too.
Now for the first time, I proudly introduce you, Mr. and Mrs. Brady Chaffin. Here we go.
I was seeing a different girl, and I was talking to her, getting advice about this girl. And the longer I talked to her, the more I realized I liked her instead of the girl I was kind of seeing at the time.
Yeah, one thing just pretty much led to another, and he started lining up with everything that I wanted in a guy.
Whenever you're ready, Brady.
So the way I proposed was I had the ring. I had got her father's blessing a couple days before, and we were actually here at the house, and I proposed to her in the driveway because she didn't want a big fancy proposal because she hates being the center of attention more than anything. So, well, I'm coming to find out that's not necessarily true. But no, so yeah, I just proposed to her right in the driveway, and yeah, that was that. She said yes, believe it or not.
And it was kind of funny though, because prior to him proposing, I was cleaning out my car that like I had just gotten, like loved this thing, for him and his buddy to go snowboarding, okay? And I'm like, okay, this is so stupid. Like, why am I cleaning the car for you to leave? And so then I end up like turning around and he was on one knee and then he asked, and of course I said yes. So it was my perfect little fairy tale.
Well, first of all, let me backtrack. I had a funny feeling what was going on. So I said, Brady, don't even ask me the question. He goes, no, I have to ask you the question. I go, okay, ask me. And he asked me if he could marry my daughter. I said, no. and so he just sort of sat back in his chair, and he was trying to regroup himself. So he came back at me again with attack number 2. and he says, Greg, can I ask you again, can I marry your daughter? And I said, Brady, I said, no, effing no. And he's going, whoa. So he sits back in his chair, and he's regrouping again, I think, in my mind. And he comes back at me a third time. And I thought, okay, this guy really wants to marry my daughter. I don't care what I think about him, what I think about what he does, what his future is, whatever. He really loves my daughter and he wants to marry her. And I said, all right. I said, you want to marry my daughter? You got my blessing. And it was just that simple.
Not for Brady.
Okay, so when it came to the ring, I had seen this one online through Jared's, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's the ring I want. And so I had showed him, and our family knew a local jeweler, so he was like, let me go through her. So he went through the whole process of getting the computerized version and then the wax version of it, and he shows me it, and I was like, this is nothing like the ring that I want. So he definitely wasn't the happiest with me.
Yeah.
So later on that day, after he had to pay for everything that was already done, we went online, and we didn't purchase it that night, but he went and put it in the little gift bag, on their website. And so the next day we go, and I go to search the ring, and they're all gone. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, we should have bought it last night. Come to find out, the one that we had in the little cart online was the last one that they had, and we purchased
still had
the
it in our
last
cart.
ring. Yeah. And so we got the last one in that line, and it's my dream ring, and I love it.
All right, so tell us about this dress. This dress is absolutely beautiful. What drew you to picking this dress out?
Truthfully, the thing that drew me to this dress was the fact that it was long sleeved. It was definitely something that I wanted the entire time. I knew that I didn't want a entirely white dress, so I chose more of the champagne. I was really drawn to it. Originally, I wanted more of a tight fitted dress, and then when I found this one, it totally blew my mind.
Made you feel like a princess?
Yeah,
with the
I
big
loved it. It was
skirt?
just perfect, and I loved the neckline and the back and everything. So, and honestly, the tooling.
Do you know who the designer was of this dress?
I don't know the designer's name, but I do know it was someone in Italy who handmade it for me.
Beautiful. So it might be have to do with the tool and the way that's a bit of a different style than you
Yep.
normally see here.
Yes.
I love it. Did you know you wanted to go for sort of this different style of look?
Yeah, I definitely did. From the moment I got engaged, I knew that I didn't want the traditional look to an extent. But yeah, I absolutely love it.
Well, she had tried 2 dresses on prior to this, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and really did nothing for her. And she slips into this, and it was Cinderella time. And when the lights hit this, I don't know if you could see this though, it kind of twinkles. If you
Yeah,
can
there's
see
some
it.
glitter in there.
Yep, and it goes all the way down the train, which was fabulous when it was out. And it was just stunning on her. She gleamed from ear to ear in it. And I knew at that time that was it. We were with Cousin Kay was with us as well.
Yep.
And we're all happy, and we did that. What's it called?
This is the dress.
This is the dress.
Said yes.
Oh, we said yes
She
to the
said
dress.
she missed the video
I think
of
we did it wrong.
I said yes to the dress. She was like, I'm recording it. And then we realized she accidentally deleted it. We're like, whatever. We know we did it.
This is my 1939 Studebaker. It's unique in its own way in the fact that every single thing on the vehicle is original equipment, except for the tires. Not only is it a fun car to drive, but the heater in here is actually like a furnace. There's a gas line that comes into the car, and it drops little sprays of gasoline into it, and it ignites like you would ignite a furnace, and you pull the lever open, and all the hot air comes out. But I originally bought the car for my daughter's wedding, and she got married last November, and I wanted them to drive off in the car, but unfortunately, the weather got bad that night, and she could not we couldn't use the cars. So.
Screw it, I'm not going. You were what? 2 seconds later. Actually, the Suburlo.
Yeah. Experience. Yeah.
I loved the guy. I mean, he was totally different than Greg. I mean, him and I, we were always like this, Greg and I, because I thought he was young. He was a young pup, you know, I mean, come on. And, but what I loved about him is he was a great conversationalist, loved to talk, he was intelligent, really appreciated Natalie. I saw a lot of respect for her. And that impressed upon me. And what impressed upon me too is her reaction with him. So along their courtship and their dating, that came out more and more and more.
He's always been relational, always outgoing, wanting to experience the world and not just stayed at home playing with toys, but he always was outreaching out to others, a real people person. And we're so excited that he found Natalie. Natalie has been such a blessing to him, and we can tell that they just love each other deeply, and we just wish the best to both of them.
You know, he's an amazing young man. He's so full of life, and his zest for life is just, it's contagious. And you can see it when you talk to him. He gets louder and louder the more excited he gets. So, you know, when he met Natalie and told me that he was going to marry Natalie, he was a different man. He became a young man. And I'm so excited for both Natalie and Brady.
Our hope, I know my hope for sure, yours too, for Natalie and Brady, obviously, is a successful marriage. I'm gonna cry. Marriages are hard at times. And can only do it with the Lord. And the beauty that I see in both of them, and especially Brady, and I say that because he's the leader of the relationship, that he loves the Lord very much. He's, I think, going to be a very good spiritual leader for Natalie. Natalie loves the Lord as well, and they're both young in their walk, and I know marriage will bump them in closer to the Lord. And I cry just because God is so good. And not from any hardship that we've gone through, but just how good God is and how faithful He is when we're not. And so my prayer daily for them is that they will keep seeking the King.
Close your eyes, guys. Okay.
Yeah, close your eyes, close your eyes. Go back. Okay, here we go.
My prayer tonight, dear Lord, is that you bless Natalie and Brady's marriage abundantly with love, joy, and blessings beyond imagination.
We set out at the first light. We lit up with the sunrise. Gets my heartbeat running wild when you're here by my side. And we'll dream out loud. Take our chance, take it now. We will go from this day on. Take this world and make it ours. You and I, all life long, we'll take this world from this day on. We can breathe in the moment. Open arms, we can own it. All these dreams we can run down. Feel it fall into place now. We will go from this day on. Take this world and make it ours. You and I, all life long. our chance, take it now. We will go from this day on, take this world and make it ours. You and I, all life long, will take this world from this day on.
Why do they keep showing YouTube?
Natalie and Brady, thank you so much for allowing us and our viewers to be part of this special moment with you and your family. And on behalf of Zandolee Weddings, we wish you a wonderful life together.
Thank you.
My prayer tonight, dear Lord, is that you bless Natalie and Brady's marriage abundantly with love, joy, and blessings beyond imagination.
We set out at the first light, we lit up with the sunrise, gets my heartbeat running wild when you're here by my side. And we'll dream out loud, take our chance, take it now. We will go from this day on, take this world and make it ours. You and I, all life long, will take this world from this day on. We can breathe in the moment, open arms, we can own it. All these dreams we can run down, feel it fall into place now. We will go from this day on, take this world and make it ours. You and I, all life long, will take this world from this day on. From this day on. And we'll dream out loud, take our chance, take it now.